Well, I got a lot of money tied up in this thing and that thing. And when Vic came, it was like drinking information through a fire hose. I couldn't keep everything straight. So I thought I'd make a video for at least myself to remember, how to check the belt tension, how to sharpen teeth. I threw everything together as best as I could so I could help myself remember to, grease 3 lever actions at a time, or what have you. Hope it's entertaining. I hope it's informative. When in doubt, give it a like, subscribe. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Okay, this belt here, like I said, this belt, you only check it when it's cold, never hot.
Okay.
The people has a wrong idea about a belt. A belt, the hotter it gets, the tighter it gets. This, the hotter it gets, the bigger it gets. So guess what? If I would put it right now really tight that I could play banjo on it, you will not mulch 8 hours. You need a belt.
Ooh.
So that's why the belt always cold. Remember, always check it cold. You need to push here as hard as you can, and you need to be able to push it like here, 1/2 to 3/4 inch.
Okay.
1/2 to 3/4. Now it's more like almost an inch. So now I'm glad it needs to be adjustment, because I'm gonna show you how to adjust it the right way, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna back these off just with this. Never with an air gun or an impact. If you back these too much, which an impact usually does, the motor is going to tip. You're going to tighten your belt. You're going to screw it again. It's going to change your tension because the motor comes back straight. So that's why this is the way to go. So now, this is very easy. I just crack them so that washer comes loose.
Yeah.
Now, it's all the same size, 15/16 here. This one is just a lock nut, just so it don't back off on you. Watch how touchy this is. See?
Oh yeah, just instant.
Yeah. Okay, push on that as hard as you can. That's about 1/2 inch.
Yep. I
Even
agree.
if it's 3/4 inch, don't touch it. Just lock her there. So now, tighten this up before I go any further. Now I always
Give her a spin.
spin. You don't want any tighter than that.
Okay.
If you don't believe me, go ahead and warm this up 1/2 a day. Open this up. You can't even move this belt.
Really?
It's tight.
Okay.
So right now, if I would put it another two turn there, you will not mulch a day. You'll need a belt.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you call me in a year from now and I need a belt, I know you never checked it.
How often do I need to check that?
Yeah, do that in a minute.
Those are all 13/16ths?
15.
Fif
15.
15/16ths.
Yeah. These, you put all your weight on it. You won't break them. Yeah. Now, this, very important. This needs to be checked at 40 hours and at 80 hours. That's the most critical time.
Okay.
If you skip the 40 hours, matter of fact, if you decide to let it go 80 hours, she could jump a teat here. At 80 hours, you should adjust it twice. Not much. Not even as much as I did, but you're going to have to readjust it. Now, at 80 hours, you cannot lie to me. If I would come here and there would be no more blue here, okay? And you say, I only got 50 hours on it. I say, you're lying. That blue is gone between 80 and 85 hours. No more blue.
Okay.
The blue's gone. So that's the break-in period. Usually after 80 hours, you don't have to tighten it again. Sometime, I always say, open it once in a while. It don't cost nothing.
Right.
And the most important thing you should do, every time you open this at 40 and 80 hours, take a blowgun. It's going to be full of dust here. Here. Probably some dust here. Blow that with a blowgun or anything. Blow the dust out of it. It's going to be a fine dust, real fine. Blow that out of there. If you don't blow it out of there, what happens, it's so confined, there's like a vacuum, and it will vacuum that dust on the belt here, on the teeth.
Oh.
Yeah. So blow it out. I have a lot of people. I open this. This is rubbing in the mud and water and all that. You never clean it, you know. But most of the people, they all got compressors with them, and only takes a second.
Sure.
Now, while I got this open, this here is your grease line. See here?
Yep.
That's your grease line. This is your vent. Okay? The reason why we put a vent, see that picture? There's a picture there.
Yes.
That's a real grease gun. That's what your granddaddy is used to.
Yeah.
I've never seen the electric one.
Pistol style.
Yep. So now the reason we put that is you only put 3 shots, 3 pumps for 8 hours. That's it. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what kind of grease to use. Now, if you didn't listen to me, or you would lend somebody your machine or something, like some people do,
Yeah.
don't tell the operator how to grease it, they think they have to see the grease coming out of here. That's bad. We only put that there so we don't push the seal out. Inside, there's a seal inside. If we didn't put that, and you would pump the grease until you think you're going to see it come out, you're pushing the seal out. And then you got to do a bearing job. So this with here, you know, if you ever see grease coming out of here, that means you went to Dollar General and you bought grease, or you're putting too much.
Okay.
What we done, we spent a lot of time in our bearings. You should never need bearings unless you use the wrong grease. Too much grease is worse, because what you do, you apply brake to and heat to our bearings. We do not want to overpack our bearing. 3 pumps is plenty.
Okay.
So, and there's only 2 grease fitting per 8 hours. You're going to have some for your door, but that,
Yep.
we don't care for that. That's not a bearing. So,
Yep.
grease it whenever you want. But this is the mean one here. Every 8 hours, and on the other side too.
Same thing on the
Same
other
thing.
side.
Mhm.
Sure.
Now, the grease that we give you, 608 Fahrenheit. It's food grade. You can eat that grease. But you cannot buy it from us from Canada. The recommend grease that I suggest in the US here is the Lucas, the 640 Fahrenheit, the green one.
Okay.
Green Lucas. If you cannot find the green, go with red and Tacky. Lucas again. But
Okay.
the best one that mixes with mine, we already done the study. It's not all grease that mixes together.
I agreed. Yeah.
That one is so close to ours, it's unbelievable. We never had a failure with that grease.
Okay.
With the Lucas, you know, because you only got 1 tube. You're going to run out, you know. And here with the I showed you where there was 1 grease fitting. There's going to be another one here.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
Does the door hinge have anything? Oh, right here.
you see it?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
That'll be
One there, and that you're not going to grease that too much.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
This, when you unhook your head and hook your head up, always shut the machine down.
Okay.
Always shut the engine down. Yeah. And this has to be very clean. This is your high flow fitting here. And this is your cage drain.
Okay.
You know what this is, right?
To relieve the pressure from the tractor side.
Yeah, exactly. So now, what we're going to do, we can hook it up. Now, if you don't know about it, there's one good feature that Takahashi has. What it has here, this lever here,
Mm-hmm.
you see when I'm going to hook up this, it's going to push that, okay? If something ever happened that came undone, it'll shut off the head. You won't blow a motor.
Okay.
Yeah. So here.
Do you put the case strain in first or last?
No,
or?
I put the return first. This one here.
Okay.
Okay. There. When you can turn that there, that means she's hooked up, see?
Okay.
See there, you don't want to leave it there. You leave it here, so it cannot get undone.
Sure.
Okay?
The little cutout there.
Yeah. 45 degrees here.
Yep,
Double.
I've seen a lot of
We
that.
had 90 degrees, okay?
90 is no good.
Well, you know, for years we had that, okay?
Yeah.
But we learned that was creating heat and restriction. We didn't
Agreed.
want that. Now the hose
100%.
here, this is good.
Let me take a look.
The hose were coming out here before on the seam off.
Oh yeah, you got to go in a straight through connection, just boom, boom, boom.
Yep. So, and I had done that to a few seam off
Mm-hmm.
that I had weld the cover here, and I had made a hole that's like just like this.
Yeah.
And it worked so good. Everybody was so glad of that, you know.
So you guys manufacture your own valve block. This is just a valve block, correct?
That's our own block, yeah.
Yeah.
This valve here, I'm going to show you that so you know. We're the only one that does that. Now, Reiko heard that we done this, blow a shaft seal.
Shaft seal, I hear that a lot.
Yeah. Well, you know why.
I don't
If
know,
a-
but they
if a
give you
customer-
tools to change them. It happens so much.
No, we never yet in 3 years blew a shaft seal. Never.
On a Shearex?
Yeah, never.
Oh.
See this check valve here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this check valve here, I could unhook the return line right here. I could unhook that, tell you to fire up.
No, you don't want to do that. You
Yeah.
deadhead it.
Yeah, no. You're not gonna. Yeah, you're gonna deadhead it, but the oil is gonna come out here. But you're gonna save your $9,000 motor. The shaft seal will let go at 60 psi on cage drain pressure.
Okay.
This is a 50.
So your
PSI.
pressure relief
So,
is
yeah.
below
So
your
if you see
fail
oil
point.
coming out here,
God damn.
that save your motor or a shaft seal.
It's so simple.
It's simple, but you have to think of it. And believe me, we thought about it. And we lost a lot of night sleep until we found the right valve. Like these two teeth, they'll put carbide on the end.
Okay.
Okay? Me, myself, I never do that. The reason they do that, there's two reasons they do that. It's a little hard to go with the grinder here.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be careful not to hit the wall. And another thing is this teeth here, you're going to see after 60 hours, 50 hours, you're going to see this teeth is going to wear like this.
Oh, and a diagonal?
Yeah, this is going to wear straight, real straight. This teeth and the other one, and just like that end. And the reason for that, you know why, right?
Probably rocks or
No.
something.
This teeth here works harder than this one. But this teeth, that teeth sends all her material to that teeth.
Oh, it
You
kicks
know, we're
it to
on
the
a
out?
spiral design, right?
I don't know much.
We're on a spiral design. That's
Okay.
why that teeth works harder than the middle one. But everything walks to the end. That's why we're the champion or the Cadillac of the mulch. You're going to see how fine the mulch is with this.
Okay.
Very, very fine. Fine enough that you can put the mulch in your chicken pen or your hamster cage. You know, that's how fine it is. Finer than seam off.
Okay.
Because of the angle of our teeth. We change the angle of the teeth. Seam off bites a little more aggressive. Grab more, it cannot chew as quick as good. So we grab a little less, it's easier on the machine, and it mulches a lot finer.
Anything else with the rotor design or?
Well, no, it's like the rotor design I think I showed you. We're bomb-proof here
Yeah.
compared to the competition, you know.
Sure.
And the thing is, when you do that, when you added this, our drum is a little heavier, but once you got the momentum is everything. You know that.
Sure. Yep.
It's
Yep.
like
Get
a
that
race
inertia
car too,
going.
you know, momentum is
Yeah.
what you want. So once you get the momentum going, it's hard to stop it. You know, so that, you know, there's a lot of experience behind it that, you know, that we learn as, you know, in 20 years that we learn,
Yeah.
you know, in the mulch. And, you know, with Canada, we're very strong in the forestry. You know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to show you my way of sharpening, which everybody that's been in the business, after I showed them that, they said, why didn't we think of that, you know?
Okay.
So now, if I wouldn't be here, I know how you're going to sharpen. You're going to sharpen just for today, okay? You're going to sharpen like this, okay? Me, I cheat. This is only for today. Me, I'm gonna sharpen this teeth for 2 weeks ahead. So now, go ahead and run this a couple days or a day or whatever.
Yeah.
Most of the time, people sharpen every day. If they run 8 to 10 hours, they touch them up, you know. But the way that I'm gonna show you, your first sharpening, do what I'm gonna show you. After that, 15 minutes, you're done. It's fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I cheat and because I know which way my teeth's is heading. So, well, me, I don't spend much time there. You're gonna see this. I always start high, all the time, all the time.
Oh, okay.
Every time, start high. This line's gonna disappear. I sharpen that teeth for 2 weeks ahead for you. Now.
So what Victor is describing is this line right here is going to disappear as he is sharpening. What he's told me to do is come up higher on the knife and start up higher. Effectively, what we have going on is we are going to start trimming and sharpening like this, where this ridge is going to come down, and after the sharpening it's going to start looking like so and so and so. Thereby, when we start using up the tooth and it starts coming back this way, we'll have less area to start sharpening. That's why he's saying he sharpens 2 weeks.
You got it made. All you have to do is shine it up. That's it.
Really?
You never sharpen here.
Because that tool wants you to come down flat, like that, right? But you're saying just take out this ridge right here.
You're not hurting the angle. You're
Okay.
just taking this off.
Sure.
Yeah. A lot of people have been mulching for 3-4 years and they never thought of that. And they say, why didn't we think of that? After they see me do this, they always thank me. They say, why the hell did we think of? Don't spend much time here. It's a mulcher. Don't bring it sharp. See how sharp that is?
Yeah,
Don't try to bring it that sharp.
Okay.
Me, I don't have any choice because it's a brand new teeth, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is the best pad. I'm telling you. You can try all the pads you want. You're going to come back to this.
Okay.
This, everybody uses that. We ran some tests. I'm not for DeWalt more than Milwaukee. On the big cutter head, we found 42 teeth. That's the only one you can sharpen 42 teeth and still hold it in your hand. All the other ones, they melt. Catch on fire, they melt. We tried them all. We tried everyone. That's the only one that made the test.
All right.
Yeah. And it's not big, it's light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That when you run out, go on Amazon or something and you can buy, make sure it's 3M and 36 grit.
Okay.
Don't buy the blue one. The blue one is for stainless. Don't buy those.
You want to show me how to change a tooth real quick?
Oh, you don't know how to change a teeth?
Well, I not as good as you, I know that.
No, well, it's easy. All you have to do, well, you don't have to. All you have to do is undo that. And here, see, you don't have to hold the head.
Okay.
It's holding it for itself in the teeth. Do is undo this, and it falls right out. That's it.
That's it? Nothing
There's a big
special?
washer, you know, there's a washer just like I showed you there. You know, a no-lock washer.
Mm-hmm.
That washer has to be there. But the only thing, I need to tell you this, I'm glad you mentioned it. You got brand new, we give you some bolts and nuts, okay? Don't waste those. You're going to be able to probably wear about 8 to 10 sets of teeth with these bolts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't waste those.
Okay.
The only reason you're going to use your new one is if you mess up the thread here, which, you know, if with the sand and all that, sometime you'll mess that up, and at one point you're going to have to change them, you know. Now, don't forget, this been torqued at 525 foot-pound.
525, okay.
525, okay? Now, a bolt that's been torqued, never put that nut with this bolt. Always change them one at a time to put them back together the way they came out. Any bolt that's been torqued, don't mix them up.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because
Sure.
you will not keep them tight. Yeah. That's a used bolt. The new one doesn't matter, you know. Yeah.
Used bolt, used nut have to go together. 525. Is there anything special with you know, this breakaway thing when you change a tooth?
No, you don't touch that. That
Don't
stays
touch
there.
it.
That stays there.
Okay.
That stays there. Yeah. Yeah, that's easy to change. You know, if I have my impact, zoop, it's 1, 2, 3. My wife could change that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is your safety shim. Like here. See what I'm talking about? Like it's got slanted.
Yep.
Okay. And the thing is when you hit something, this is how it goes, like this.
Okay.
Okay. Now, and if you see, you might not be able to see it, but you see how it's slanted there, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, when you hit something really hard that is going to break that teeth, well, this is going to break. Okay. This goes flying. You might never find that again.
Okay.
That's why we give you some extra one. So if it breaks, take a little nut and put it over the broken stud.
Yep.
And weld it in the middle and extract it. It's easy to extract.
Sure.
Now, when you put it back together, this has to be like that. That's a really, really aggressive lock washer.
Lock nut. Yeah,
and the
lock
hair,
washer.
you're going to put this at 100 foot-pound of torque.
Okay.
And never put Loctite on this. See, the reason why it's so easy to extract, it don't have much thread.
Couple threads.
Yeah,
Sure.
so you may never use it, or you may use it the first day. You never know.
It's where your luck is.
One. Yeah. But it's 100 foot-pound of torque. Now here, this is the socket that we manufacture to change your teeth. Okay? Me in my truck, I have a Milwaukee M18. Okay? 3/4 inch impact. Only Milwaukee makes this. You can program it with this for 525 foot-pound of torque.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I use all the time, man. It's so powerful, it'll break these bolts.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And if somebody steals it, there's a chip in it that you can recover it. Go right to their house. Yep. Yep.
All right.
And me, that's the best tool, and everybody knows that I got it. My neighbor comes and borrow it.
Okay.
Hey, and I'm telling you, it's only the 3/4 inch impact. Do your homework. Don't buy the 1/2 inch. You cannot do that with the 1/2 inch. But the 3/4 inch, you get 2 big batteries, the charger, and the tool itself for $550, something like that.
Okay.
And you
Save
can
you a lot
set
of
your
time.
torque with your Bluetooth. Yeah.
Technology's crazy.
Yeah. They tried, Snap-on is pissed off. Everybody tried to compete against Milwaukee, and everybody's trying. But Snap-on is trying to make one now to compete with that one.
Sure.
So far, Milwaukee is on top.
How about the
And the liner?
liner? Yes, thank
If
you.
you ever need a liner, make sure you tell them you have a DR. Because not the same liner for the SR than the DR. You know that, right? Because the DR, the
don't know
liner
much.
comes all the way here.
Okay. Oh, so it's
liner's
shorter.
Because of the door. Yeah.
Gotcha. How do you change it? Is it
The
just
liner is very easy to change. Right here. See
just
these
these
bolts
top
here?
bolts?
You only got 5 bolts. Okay?
Okay.
Now, here, see the back of it? See the back there?
Yeah.
It's called the anvil. It's a 3-piece bar. Okay? That's a cutter bar. That's gonna wear. When you replace the liner, you replace that. So when you take that off, see the head of the bolt? These bolts gonna be all trash.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, bolts are cheap. Those
Yeah.
bolts are cheap. So you're gonna put all new bolts with the 3-piece anvil. This is a 3-piece, see?
Sure. Yep.
Okay. Now, the liner, this one here, in about probably 3/4 of an hour is changed.
Okay.
Because we're not bolted in the back. It's just tucked in behind there.
Oh, just pinched in there
Yeah.
with the anvil.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of handy.
Yeah. This is easy to change. Very easy. It's fun to change these. And when you mulch with this, well, you know that it's wide open all the time.
Yeah, full boogie.
Yep.
What's this little door for?
That's if you're gonna remove the drum.
Oh.
So the drum comes out.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I know. Well, if you use the right grease, you'll never see your bearings, I don't think.
3 pumps, Lucas Green.
Yep.
So accidents happen. I bend the rotor or something gets out of balance. Who do I go to say, can you balance my rotor or all that? Is that just go back to the dealer?
No, here, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who you got down here. Chances are you would have to be very bad lucky. Down here, I don't know. Usually, if you're close to a marina or something with big boats, there's plenty of them that balance the shaft. It's the same machine that balances prop for planes.
Okay.
It's the same machine. When they have to balance it, that means they lost one of these or that, and they have to re-weld it, and then that throws out of balance.
It's gonna be pretty hard to bust one of those tooth pockets out.
I'm telling you, you would have, and now, if you do have it with a Shearex there, I don't know how you would do it. Anything is possible, because this is gonna save it.
Do I need a hose hanger
You know,
or
a
anything?
lot of people, what they do, they'll tie a garage door spring here.
Yep.
Not tight though, because you want them to come here. Just loose, but when you go far, it's not too often that you're going to go too far that it's going to come down the ladder here. What you did earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
It wouldn't hurt. I don't know what your habit's going to be if you're going to tilt way. Most of the people don't do that, but sometimes you'll get stuck and you forget about it and you curl way down, and I don't know. Yeah, if you, a lot of people, they'll find like what you call a garage door spring or something.
Yeah, yep.
Or the one that I like is the one that you call a pogo stick spring for tractor trailer.
Yeah.
between the
Keep the
cab and the
air
trailer.
lines up.
Yep.
Yep.
And a lot of people, they would only put one spring, but that was not enough. Me, I double them. I buy 2. They're not expensive.
Sure.
They're only like $19 for a setup there. You know.
Okay. What's your thoughts on the quick connectors versus a screw-in style?
That's trash. I hate them. I shouldn't tell you that, but I hate them. I hate them.
You're honest. Okay.
That is a heat builder.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I cannot show you, but I showed a lot of people. It used to be with the seam off, I would have to take this off to check my cage drain pressure, okay? When it was hot, I'd have to take it out again. And this here, you could not stand to hold this in your hand. It would burn you. So I would take that off and show the customer. I say, can I pour, are you afraid of oil in your hand? Said, no. Well, I said, see how hot this is? You can't even hold it. And if I pour oil on your hand, it don't even burn you. So that's a heat builder. That's what heats your oil. Quick coupler, I hit him.
Okay.
I just hit him. Did nothing but trouble. See that?
Yeah, it's loose already, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, that's quick coupler for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people want that because they got other attachment, and they would have to put those 2 sheets. 2 sheets the best. 2 sheets like a straight pipe.
Okay.
That's the best. That's made for the forestry guy.
Okay.
That's like a straight pipe. No restriction.
When-
And if you ever change that, you don't have to retune it. It don't change nothing to what I done there.
Oh, I don't. Okay, that was my follow-up.
no.
Okay.
If you change machine, it has to be retuned.
Okay.
You cannot just swap, you know. If you go with another Tacky, there's something wrong with your, I think you got an exhaust leak on this. Did you notice? Huh?
And we're gonna end it right there. Hey guys, hope you appreciated the video. Hope that you got a little bit of information. If you have a Shearex, hopefully that helped guides you on the long-term preventative maintenance for it. As always, appreciate your time. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, don't cost nothing. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Hey guys, I'm Justin, I'm the Bulldog. If you see me doing it, you can do it better than me. Cheers from the Bulldog, guys.